No, when it comes to my belief in God, a supreme being, supreme deity, the ultimate personage, the personage is some thing or being or essence or whatever you want to call it. Not a living organism necessarily, because it's classified as a spirit being who doesn't need molecules or atoms. He claims to be the creator of all those small particles, anatomical particles, and then he assembled stuff together. And he created a blueprint, an architectural drawing, if you will, and assembled everything together and created planets and Earths and stars and whatever else that we can see and touch tangibly. He created those because he's a spirit being, non-corporeal. But yeah, definitely believe that there's an originator of all life. I mean, there has to be a designer, a manufacturer, someone who put it together, someone who thought of it, someone who engineered it, someone who organized it to make it work and happen, brought it into existence. It can't just all happen by itself. That doesn't seem logical. You just throw a bunch of rocks or debris out there and then it just self-assembles through a bunch of series of accidents and collisions and intermixing of chemicals and all this other stuff that the proponents of the Darwinian evolution support. You got to have someone who kickstarts it, someone who starts it off, someone who is the catalyst behind it. The forethought. Planning goes into that. Whenever you take on a building project, you have to plan for it. You have to create drawings. You have to think of how to do it and how to put it together. That takes thinking. And there was definitely a mastermind behind creation. Everything that we see, the cosmos, the planets, even on our own planet, you see design and nature. The only thing that we try to factor in is the bad parts. Why is there bad parts of creation? Viciousness, animals tearing each other up with their teeth and claws. And it's like, wow, that doesn't seem godly or something of God. Well, it wasn't originally, according to the ancient legends that are handed down to us. Everything was good and pure and right, and there was no violence. Everything was innocent and kind and lovely. There was no hostilities, no sin, no violence, no death, no destruction. It was all good. That came in after.